Yo, what's going on YouTube? Me and H-Man back at it with another video. And start of a new year, 2025. NFL regular season has ended. I know it says Anime Intellectuals as our YouTube name. That will be changed this year at some point. But we decided to branch out from just anime and go into some different type of avenues. First stop will be the NFL. We also did a NBA season predictions. That's on the Patreon though. If you guys want to go over there and watch that, link is in the description. But yeah, man, NFL playoffs is here. We're excited. We're here to do a NFL playoff predictions vid. Before we start, you got any things you want to add?
Yeah, we switching things up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned. Like sports currently right now is for football is at its peak. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
we decided to, you know what I'm saying, dive in some different avenues and speak what we know. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's why we decided to go this route. So hopefully y'all enjoy it. And yeah, just stay tuned, bro. Stay tuned, bro.
Yes, sir. Exactly what he says. So without further ado, let's not waste too much of y'all time anymore. Let's get right into this prediction video. So the very first game of the NFL playoffs will be Saturday, 4:30 Eastern time. So wherever you're at, depending. Texans, Chargers. That game will be in Houston. Uh, the last time I looked at the spread, I think the Chargers are favorites actually on the road
Makes sense.
by 2.5. You said makes sense. Why? Because your Texans been pretty shit.
My Texans been pooped, man. You know what I'm saying? Ever since I want to say like I don't know what week it was, bro, but niggas just been playing bad football. You know what I'm saying?
Let's start with you since you're a Texans guy. You think CJ, Nico, D'Amico Ryans and them boys could rally the troops up from a I mean, they kind of had a solid end to the season. They won their last game. CJ and Nico scored a touch.
Yeah.
Got something a little going, possibly. Maybe a smidge of momentum heading to the playoffs. You think your guys could pull one out at home against Justin Herbert, who has never won a playoff game?
It's gonna be a tough one. I think since Jim Harbaugh started coaching the Chargers, it definitely looked better compared to like the previous seasons. Um Texans, it's tough, man, because that offensive line, bro, um, it's not one of the best. And my boy CJ, I don't know what's going on. Maybe some mental shit going on. Cause that Ravens game was fucking ablissable.
What?
I was mad as fuck watching that game. And um, yeah. But I mean, they still got Joe Mixon. You know what I'm saying? Solid running back. They got Nico. They got Deontay Johnson. They signed him. I seen bro run a route. You know what I'm saying? Uh, so he
Yes,
might be
sir.
he might get some targets. So
X
um,
Factor. Let's go.
I think it's gonna be a close one. Um,
Okay, okay.
the Chargers, I feel like their offense might be a little bit better.
Mm.
Currently, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Texas, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go Texas.
Ah.
Go my Texas, man.
Okay, okay. Do we have a score prediction?
Shit. I don't know if I got a score for you, bro. I ain't even gonna cap.
For sure, for sure. I just
Yeah.
had to ask. I had to ask. Comments be on asses about scores. I'm gonna take the Chargers.
For sure.
I'll be completely honest with you. I think this shit might not even be close.
Oof. I feel it. I
I,
feel it though. I feel it. I feel it.
I think this is a good chance for you guys to make some money this weekend. Change, alternate the Chargers line to be favored by 4.5. That should get you plus like I don't. I haven't looked at it. It should be plus though. And I think the Chargers will more than cover that, at least by plus 4.5. They're gonna win by a touchdown or more. Uh, I think the Texans are checked out.
Yeah.
I think the only reason why they're here is because they're in a crappy division.
Yeah.
Then the second game on Saturday. This game is on Amazon Prime. This is not a promotion. Just saying, if you guys do want to watch this, you have to watch it on Prime Video. Ravens, Steelers.
Mm.
This game, the Raven is going to be in Baltimore. Obviously, Ravens won the division. Uh, it's 1-1 season series. Last time I looked at this spread, the Ravens. This is nuts to me. The Ravens are 10-point favorites in this game. Um, I think that's crazy, personally,
Right.
simply because of two reasons, but I'll get to that when it's my turn. So, who you got, H? Baltimore, Pittsburgh.
I'm gonna say Ravens pretty easily. Um
Okay.
I feel like the Steelers have been on a downfall like the last like 4 weeks, I think. Um and seeing them against the Bengals, I seen George Pickens not catch a ball. So you know what I'm saying? I think his explosive plays kind of like opens up like the offense. And if he's not doing nothing, I don't really see anybody else doing anything else. So yeah, Say Flowers, I don't know what's his
He
status.
may or may not play, from what I'm
Yeah,
seeing. He didn't practice today. This is a Tuesday we're recording this, and he did not practice.
so they're gonna definitely need him. But I think Lamar and Derrick Henry and you know what I'm saying, Mark Andrews, Isaiah Lackley, they can get it done pretty easily. I feel like.
Okay. Score prediction for this game?
Give me like 21-10. 21-10.
Mm. Okay. So the Ravens cover the 10-point spread. Interesting. All right, my turn. Um, this spread is crazy as fuck to me. I'm sorry. Um, the fact that yes, okay, the Steelers have lost their last 4 games. I get it. Do we remember who the fuck Lamar Jackson is in the playoffs? Are we just forgetting? 10-point favorites? They're not covering that. They'll probably win. I have them winning. I'll just spoil that. But 10? I don't think they're covering that. I'll just be completely honest. Could they? Yes. I'll tell you how though. It's not gonna be because Lamar's playing great. It's gonna be because Pittsburgh and Russ and them stink.
Yeah.
That's why. I'm still on that Lamar Jackson. Yeah, I'm on that playoff. That shit's real as fuck to me. He's gonna have to change my mind. Dirty game. I think this is gonna be nasty. I think this is
Mm,
gonna be like 19-13, something like that.
for sure.
19-13, 19-16 ish. I don't know, somewhere between that line. I don't think Baltimore scores more than 24 points. 100%. I'll bet anybody. They're not doing that. Mm-mm. Especially if Zay Flowers doesn't play. That nigga is going to throw the ball to Rashad Bateman and Mark Andrews. I mean, Mark Andrews gets what, 2-3 targets a game,
They're gonna be TDs though.
maybe one. Uh, Isaiah Likely, hey, he was talking crazy. Remember week 1? He was
He
talking
was.
crazy when they lost to the Chiefs. Like shit, can't wait to see niggas playoffs. Okay, well it's here. So I need you to do something, buddy. Um, yeah, time to put up. But I'll be completely honest. They're gonna win this game strictly because Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. Derrick Henry's gonna go off. Baltimore's defense has been better this past like 2 months. They used to be a fucking pass funnel. Oh my god, they used to be terrible beginning of the year. But they've clamped down. Like it's playoff football. I do think Pittsburgh has a history of playing bad recently in playoff games, simply because of talent deficiency.
Right.
They have that this year again, which sucks for them. Uh, Honestly, I don't even think it's just quarterback though. Like, say what you want about Russ, he's been, I guess, bad these past 4 games, but
He been
I
solid
think
most of the
they've,
year.
yeah, for most of the year he's been solid. I'm hearing they're gonna use Justin Fields in a couple fat packages in this game. That should spark something, hopefully. Uh, but like they just don't have a lot of talent, bro.
Yeah.
Like I thought Roman Wilson, the rookie wide receiver from Michigan, would do something. I don't know if that nigga's a healthy scratch or not. I know he's been on IR like 2 times this year. They haven't integrated him into the offense, or he's not getting into the offense at all. George Pickens just put up an almighty stinker against a terrible defense. That shit was crazy as hell. Najee Harris has rushed for 1,000 yards every year he's been in the NFL. Niggas don't care at all. Like, oh my god, 1,000 yards. Wow. Jalen Warren is the more explosive back.
Shout out
We all
Jalen
know
Warren.
that. Uh, the only way I could see Pittsburgh maybe squeaking away with a win, two things. Lamar does Lamar playoff shit, which is not good. And Pittsburgh capitalizes off of turnovers and plays crazy defense with TJ Watt and Minka Fitzpatrick and them boys and
Yeah.
Joey Porter making plays, getting a couple turnovers, living off of that, and probably hold it. Would have to take Pittsburgh holding Baltimore to under 16 for them to win. If Baltimore gets more than that, they're not winning. I don't see Pittsburgh scoring 20 points. All right, so that's Saturday's games. Sunday, if I'm not mistaken, the very first game on Sunday, Buffalo Bills, Denver
Straight
Broncos.
snooze fest.
Snooze
No, don't play. Don't play. Don't play. Don't play.
fest? That's crazy. So the Buffalo Bills open up as 9 point
Nah, I
favorites.
definitely 100%
That's a
agree.
spread.
How you feel about that?
It's F the Broncos. I'm sorry, Broncos fans.
They should cover
Raiders
that.
over here, obviously.
That's perfectly
I
fine.
respect y'all the most in the division.
I think so too.
I do. I don't hate y'all
First
as much
playoff
as
game, and it's in Buffalo.
KC or that Buffalo weather.
Charger guys.
You never know. I hate them
Yeah,
guys.
it's tough.
Exactly. Bo Nick's first playoff game. You never know with a rookie quarterback in their first playoff game. Uh, so who do you think is gonna win this? Bills or Broncos?
I think Bills got it for sure.
Maybe a better question actually. Do the Bills cover?
I think the Bills should be able to cover. I know Denver got a real nice defense.
They do. They do.
So it's I think they cover. I don't think it's gonna be. It could be crazy. I don't know, cause them first playoff jitters can get real nasty. You feel me?
Hey, let me tell you something. Um, I've been seeing a lot of takes saying the Denver Broncos could upset these niggas.
I heard about that. Hey, if they do, we might have some talks, man, about them Bills, man. I don't know.
Oh, I'm gonna say this straight up, not to like skip you or nothing. If the Denver Broncos go into Buffalo, New York, Orchard Park, and beat Josh Allen and the Bills with a rookie quarterback that is probably as old as Josh Allen, I'm trolling. He's not. He's fucking close. He's not though. With a lot of talent deficiencies on the offense, Josh Allen, we need to talk. We need to talk, bro. What's going on?
Yeah.
You lost to this guy? Check down Charlie? You lost to him? We gonna have some serious talks. Hey, that MVP shit, because he might get it narrative wise, since it's only regular season.
Yeah.
So if they do lose this game, it's not gonna affect his MVP. Nigga, that might be one of the most fraudulent MVPs we would ever see if he loses this game. I swear to God. I swear to God. And that's if he wins it. I don't think the Bills cover now. I talked myself into it. I think this could be like a 6-point win.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Like, I think the Bills might win off of defense. Like, Josh is gonna have a solid game, but I think the Broncos are going to be solid enough on offense to keep pace, and the defense is going to do just enough to stay in it. The way I see it is Bo Nix might have like one drive, like legacy drive, as we like to say in the little chat, legacy drive, and he doesn't make it happen. Bills stop him, game over. I can see that happen, but I do have the Bills. I just don't. I don't have them covered.
For sure.
Second game of Sundays, we have possibly a spread change in this game, depending on. We have the Green Bay Packers going on to Philadelphia, take on the Eagles.
My Packers, man.
Philly is up, or no, they're favored by 4.5 now. Philly opened up as four favorites. Now they're 4.5 favorites. Okay, I'm not mad at that. I could have swore I saw a sports book saying that they were favored by 6.5. I thought that was a little too high, especially if Jalen Hurts doesn't play. But speaking of him, that's the caveat. As of this very moment, Tuesday night, Jalen Hurts is still in concussion protocol. He has not practiced, obviously, if he's still in concussion protocol. The Eagles, word around the Eagles camp is they're not worried and that he will clear concussion protocol by Saturday to play Sunday. On the Packers side, Christian Watson hurt his leg.
Man, shout
I think it was a
out Christian
torn
Watson,
ACL.
man.
Yeah. Sad the way his career is going, man. Talented receiver.
Yeah.
But he'll be out for the whole playoffs. No return for him, sadly. You can add the caveat. So if Jalen Hurts does play, who you got? If he doesn't play, who you got?
If he does play, I'll probably take the Eagles.
Okay.
I do think there's a possibility of the Packers winning. Niggas gonna need a Jordan Love game though. You feel me?
Oh, not to interrupt. He got dinged too, by the way. If you guys didn't see that
Yeah.
on Sunday, it was a funny bone thing. So they said he's fine, and if they actually needed, like if the game was really important Sunday, he could have came back in. They said. So I mean, take that what you will.
Yeah. Yeah, if Jordan Love, he can have a game, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a tough Eagles defense. But if him and Josh Jacobs, shout out Josh Jacobs.
Yeah, we could sure use him over here.
But I do still think the Eagles might pull it through. They can pull it through even with Kenny Pickett. I just feel like that team is too talented. Just from the receivers to the running back to the defense. So, I'm gonna take Eagles with Jalen Hurts. Saquon is having an incredible season. Without I'm gonna take the Packers. Jalen Hurts is,
Okay.
you know what I'm saying? I think Jordan Love can pull through. Yeah. But with Jalen Hurts, I'll take the Eagles. Um, week 1, it was a game. You know what I'm saying? That shit was in
That was a
Brazil.
game.
That shit was in Brazil. I know the field was a little, you know what I'm saying, a little fucked up, but you know what I'm saying, this is a whole different Eagles team. Feel me? So
You think they'll cover or no?
what was it, like 4.5?
As of right now, it's 4.5. It opened up as 4, so we'll just go with the 4.5. What it is now.
Man, it's tough, bro. I don't think they cover.
Ooh, you got a close one.
Yeah,
You
cause
got a nice close one.
the Packers are weird, bro. It'd be like they be in games, but like niggas be bullshitting. So I don't know.
Well, I think we're here, H. Well, you kind of took an upset. My turn. I'm taking the Packers.
Oh, even
Um,
even with
even
even
with that nigga,
for sure. Okay.
even with that nigga, let me tell you why. Like I said, I feel like Jalen Hurts, 21 days with no football in that hand, that rust. As you already mentioned, these two teams played before. Yes, it was all the way back in week 1. Get it, two different teams. Uh, Eagles defense has gotten way better since then. Packers offense weirdly has, I don't know. They've they went up in the run game because Josh Jacobs finally, but they went down in the passing game because that Jaden Reed amazing game we had in week 1. That's been his ceiling, and he hasn't even come really close to that since he's done that. So take with that what you will. I do see hella scenarios where the Eagles corners could sit on the Packers wide receivers. Uh, I do like the Packers defense somewhat. I think this is gonna come down to coaching,
Mm.
and I like Matt LaFleur better than Nick Sirianni.
Shut up, Matt.
Both running backs are really good. They rested Saquon for this very reason, but it's gonna be a one and done for them niggas. Shouldn't arrest them. uh, Josh Jacobs, I'm expecting a big game from him. They rested him for this very reason, and they know both teams are very run heavy, and
Mm-hmm.
it's weird because like more so for the Eagles. I know that's their identity and stuff, but they have the 1A and 1B. The Packers don't even have a 1B. So like I get it, but they have like some boomer bust wide receivers. Uh I do like Jordan Love more than Jalen Hurts. Maybe that's just recency bias. Um Especially if that nigga doesn't play. But like even if he does, I don't see him throwing the ball more than 20 something. That could work for him. It could. But I feel like the Packers defense will have more success against the run than the Eagles defense will against the Packers. So I obviously don't like the Eagles to cover because I think they're gonna lose. I have the Packers winning a game. I say this could be like 2017 or 27-24. Packers.
Think so too.
Josh Jacobs is gonna score twice. All right. Now, personally, this might be, if not the biggest game of Super Wildcard Weekend, it's the second biggest. We got the Bake Show. Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Bucks hosting Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders. These two teams, fun fact, played. I think it was played week 1. Jaden Daniels' very first NFL. Marshawn Lattimore is over there, Washington now.
Yes,
We like
sir.
that.
Marshawn versus
We like
Mike.
that a lot. Yeah, in the playoffs too, Nick. In the playoffs once again.
That's
Let's go.
different. Them niggas might just put the helmets down and start boxing. I'm for it though. I'm for it. You know what I'm saying?
Ah, the spread for this game, if I'm not mistaken, opened up at 2.5. Yep, Tampa Bay favored 2.5. Now it's set at 3, so it went up.
Mm.
Interesting. Uh, so H man, you hear it? Who you got? The Bake Show or Jaden Daniels?
Hey man, I'm taking JD5, man.
I
I,
figured.
I feel like that young man has just been special um this season. You know what I'm saying? He's having a top 10 quarterback season this year. Um I just feel like he's been balling, bro. You feel me? Him and Terry McLaurin. Terry McLaurin finally got him a QB that can get him to rock, and really
That nigga
showcase
been up
his
and down.
talents.
Chill out.
You know what I'm saying?
That nigga been up and down.
And I feel like JD5 is gonna, you know what I'm saying, pull up to Tampa and really, you know what I'm saying, show them boys that he's really him. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like CJ was last year.
Score prediction then.
Ooh, this could be a shootout. I ain't gonna cap.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? I'm for a shootout. This can be like
Is someone touching
31,
30? Okay,
31,
okay.
28. You know what I'm saying? Commanders.
Hey. They gonna win off of a last second field type.
They gonna win off of Jaden Daniels' final drive. Like,
Oh, legacy drive
yeah.
early.
You know?
Oh, that's how you. Okay, nigga, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga said my boy Big Show going down to a legacy. Heard you. Well, I'll be honest, man. I love me some Bake Show. Uh, fun fact, I know you guys don't really care, but in our little friend group, I was the only one that said Baker could franchise QB, if not a serviceable QB in this league. Everybody else in the friend group, including H Man, said he was done. Uh, couldn't make it anymore. Should give it up. I even heard some Johnny Manziel 2.0s and
Oh
shit like that.
shit.
Yeah, you didn't say that. A certain nigga did. Heard that. Niggas trash. Couldn't get Odell the ball. You know, it was a lot about Odell with that shit. Um, some things change now. Funny, but anyways, it's not about Odell. Uh, Bake Show had an amazing year. My nigga got snubbed out the Pro Bowl. Crazy.
Mm.
Over this nigga that he's playing. Yes, yes.
Sheesh.
I'm saying Baker should have got in over Jaden. The numbers. Like I agree with you. I think this is probably the closest game on the schedule.
Yeah.
To be completely honest, this is a fucking toss up. I was struggling with who I would pick for this video all day. I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna,
Hey.
I'm gonna say the Commanders get it. Only reason why, because I'm gonna make this very quick. I don't want it to take too long. Only reason why, it's just something about the Commanders, man. They just have a team like I don't know. They just got that team, bro. They
Yeah.
rallying. They rallying a little more with Daniels than Tampa Bay is with Baker.
Yeah.
Just a little,
Yeah, it's
a
definitely
smidgen.
different. I feel that.
This is probably gonna be the best game of the week.
For sure. I'm gonna be tuned down.
Probably. The reason why I say probably, this is a Sunday night game too. That's gonna boost it a little more.
Yes, sir.
The reason why I say probably though is because our final game of Super Wildcard Weekend. This game should be the best, hands down. H. This game, Minnesota going back to LA to play the Rams in a rematch of Week 9. This game, the Rams, if I'm not mistaken, gave the Vikings their second loss.
Mm-hmm.
This was right after their first loss, I think, too, when they lost to Detroit. It was Puka Nakua's return back. The last time I looked at this line, I think the Vikings were favored
They
by
got the
2.
Vikings.
Yeah, they should be favored.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
The Rams haven't really been playing that good. They should have lost to the Cardinals, to be honest. Okay. Oh my God. Whoa. Wait. Hold on. Okay, so this opened up as the Vikings 2.5 favorites. Um, they have this shit dead even.
Jeez.
If not dead even, they have the Rams +1. So it's either a 1 point spread or an even spread. Like 50-50 toss up. They literally don't know. Like the spread says, man, toss up, bro. Who
Most
you got,
deaf.
H? Monday night. You got
Man,
Matt Stafford in the Rams, or you got Jay Jettas who needs to show up in a big fucking way after that fucking Sunday performance and go get a dub. Who you got?
I got my Vikings, bro. Um, had a disappointing game Sunday night. You feel me? But
Very much so.
I think Sam gonna get his shit together. You feel me? He missed a decent amount of open reads, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially in that red zone. Um,
Hell yeah.
so I think we're gonna bounce back. I think we're gonna get it together. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a good game though, for sure. But I'm gonna take the Vikes. Take the Vikes.
Okay. Score prediction at all?
Oof. I'm gonna go 27-24 Vikes.
I'll be honest. I want to pick the Rams, bro. I do. It's just very hard to see the Vikings doing it against this team. This one's very fucking tough. I'm gonna be a homer though, man. I got to. I'm gonna be a homer. I'll go with the Vikings. I'll go with the Vikings.
Yes, sir.
I think JJ needs to. I think JJ's going to live up to finally being back in the playoffs, and that nigga is gonna show out. There is literally nobody on that team that could even try to cover him.
Yeah.
They'll probably bracket. I believe that the Vikings are gonna share some things up after watching Sunday's game, watch some film, be able to get the ball out of Sam's hands quicker, get the ball into their playmakers more. Uh, like I said, there's a lot of scenarios where I see the Rams win. I just think I'm gonna take the scenario where the Vikings win in the shootout. And I low key think Matt Stafford might have lost a little bit of juice.
Mm.
So I'm gonna take the Vikings. Appreciate y'all, man. Excited for the NFL playoffs. And yeah, man. We out. Deuces.
Peace.